Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com. Hello.
Hello, welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the hottest music headlines.
We do that every day, and today we have Grammys ratings. Just how well did they do? We have Rick Ross hiring a 24-hour security detail for various reasons, and we have documentaries coming from Kesha and the Backstreet Boys, so
stay tuned.
Today's show is brought to you by locally owned and operated Highland Rim Speedway. Highland Rim Speedway is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year with great short-track, door-to-door stock car racing in a safe, family-friendly atmosphere. Visit their website at highlandrim.com.
All Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
Microcasting for your city. Talkopolis.
Hello, folks.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Manning.
And I'm Kelly Murray.
And we are going to give you everything that's going down in the music industry. Mainly what we're talking about today is Prince, because how could we not? But Prince has demanded of the viewer $1.77 to watch his new Screwdriver video, which is his new single. So he has been, kind of putting out all these different singles kind of off and on, but now he has a new song called Breakfast Can Wait, and he has a song called Screwdriver, but if you want to buy them, they're like weird prices because he has a weird obsession with the number 7.
Yeah, so $1.77, guys.
We'll
no
get
YouTube
you.
for this one. You got to buy it in advance.
And you also can get his songs, which are 88 cents each. So he has his own little iTunes that he's running here.
Number 7 and the number 8.
Yes, so he doesn't like 9s apparently. He's not really into 9s. So if you would like to buy them, we'll put the link below the episode. Trust me, they're going to be great. Watched a little bit. It's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It's Prince. Moving on, next
It
story.
is. Speaking of watching, did anybody watch the Grammys this past weekend?
Probably a few people.
Probably a few people. Apparently they had the second best ratings in 20 years, which is pretty awesome. The only reason it's the second, too, is because Whitney Houston's death last year kind of promoted a lot of watchers, but...
Yeah. So, and I mean, I like that they did, they did kind of salute Whitney a little bit in these, but it didn't need to be all about her. They kind of, I thought it was better. I thought it was kind of hit or miss with a lot of the performances. But
tastefully done, yeah. There was
in the fashion. You can talk about, I feel like once the Grammys happen, people are talking about them for months after anyway.
Right.
So even if the ratings were subpar, it's still getting out there, still getting in the news.
Absolutely.
Someone else who is always in the news is Dave Grohl, who is telling everyone, rest assured, guys, I'm already writing the next Foo Fighters album, because there was all this controversy about, are they breaking up? Are they not going to tour anymore? And he put out actually this documentary called Sound City, and it's all about the Sound City recording studio. It's been very cool. So that's kind of where he's been, but people keep asking him, they only
assume there's nothing new, have they broken up, but it takes some time, so...
And Dave Grohl is a rock star, and he can do multiple things at one time. I think people like to assume that just because he's doing one thing or one project. No, he's got like 8 different projects he's working on.
Yep.
So he said that they're already working on their 2011 follow-up, and he said, basically, we're not on a hiatus, and we're writing the new record, so if you were worried, rest assured.
Don't be worried anymore.
Exactly.
However, if you're Rick Ross, apparently he's pretty worried.
He's pretty worried.
He recently hired a 24-hour armed force due to a drive-by shooting that he was a part of this past week.
It's a little intense.
Not a part of. He was somebody tried to drive-by shoot him. So apparently he was okay, but his car got banged up. He got into a car accident.
I would say that you're allowed to get 24-hour security after that. He was shot at multiple times, 20 times. Wasn't hit, so I don't know what that says, but
enough to scare you, which I can't blame him for that.
Yeah, so. I don't. That has to be a pretty intense job.
Yeah.
He's a pretty intense guy. So to be a security guy, you have to be even tougher than Rick Ross. So
I'd like to see the guys that he hired.
I know.
I don't know if I'd like to see the guys he hired.
But maybe you're not supposed to. Just to go under the radar.
Good for him. Probably a smart move.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is gonna. He had to cancel some tour dates due to this. So I didn't know if he's gonna get back. On it. If I were Rick Ross, I would just take a week off.
For a
maybe go to the spa. Maybe just take.
Go on vacation.
Yes.
With the armed force.
Exactly. Exactly, exactly. A very safe vacation. But if you are the Backstreet Boys, you are having apparently a great year because, you know, they've been off and on coming back. They were touring with, you know, New Kids on the Block because, of course. But now they
still want to go to a New Kids on the Block concert.
I don't know.
I still do.
Now they've given approval to a documentary. And so they said they're enthusiastic about a vulnerable and honest film that's going to be made about them. And it's going to center on their rise from child stars to pop icons. So it's going to go back to where, you know, we knew them best to where they are now. So I'm interested to see how this does. I feel like everybody's doing documentaries now.
I know, and I'm, you know, the Kajak, you know, the guy that's produced, I mean, he worked on Katy Perry's documentary, which I loved her.
So
the Rolling
good.
Stones documentary. So, you know, I think they've got a good team behind.
He's got a little bit of cred, and that's the thing is, I think even if it's an artist that you're not particularly passionate about, I think a lot of times documentaries help to make that artist more notable, to get album sales back. So they could be using this for a lot to reasons, but I just want to watch old.
Appreciate the story behind the artist.
Yeah,
you know,
I just want to watch old. 90s
the kind of music
videos.
I like or not.
Exactly. I just want to bring it on back. Well, our last story is actually another little documentary tale.
Yes,
Our dear friend Kesha is she's a documentary series coming to MTV.
Right. So it's called Crazy Beautiful Life.
Because that explains it.
Which sounds just like Kesha to me. So.
Yes. So it's going to launch in April, and as opposed to being kind of like a one-shot, it's going to be multiple episodes. And so it's going to track the recording of her last album, which has come out already. So it's been pre-recorded. But it's also going to show, I like that it says it will focus on her personal life, including her attempts to find love. So,
that should be interesting.
I know. I don't know I don't know what she looks for in someone.
Meet the Kardashians meets The Bachelor or something.
Kind
of. Slash the music scene. I don't know. It sounds
that's a lot of words. That could work really well.
That's what comes to mind for me.
I like that she said it's not all glamorous, but it's all real, kind of referring to what her documentary is going to be like. Right. So I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a lot of glitter, maybe.
Probably.
A lot of blue lipstick. Just a lot of Kesha moments.
Yes.
So we'll be here for that.
We'll get to know her better this spring for sure.
I know. But those are all of our stories. So come back tomorrow for our Valentine's Day special, where we'll just be reeling in, you know, love from music. Yeah, but you can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Talkopolis, or you can find us on Twitter @Talkopolis. That's easy. That was easy to remember.
That was easy.
Or if you're really feeling like, if you're out of Valentine's Day gifts, you could get whoever you're with, get their phone, type in Talkopolis, download our app. What's more loving than that?
What is?
Nothing.
That's a good question.
You can hear our voices soothing you all times of the day. But we will catch you tomorrow, so have a great, Wednesday.
We'll see you then.